Today, we're going to connect the 360 Plus to the remote control receiver. So we have the 360 Plus, we have the 360 and Trailblazer PoE cable. You can tell what it is because it has 6 pins to the Ethernet, the remote control receiver, the remote control, the power cable for the remote control receiver, and an Ethernet cable to go to your device. To start with, we'll connect the 360 Plus and the remote control receiver. It is of utmost importance that you connect the 360 Plus to the 360 only side. This Ethernet port provides power to the 360 Plus. If you use this port to connect to a phone or a computer, you may burn the device. Then connect the power input When powering on the remote control receiver, the red light will turn on. To connect the remote control to the remote control receiver, power on the remote control receiver while the remote control receiver is connected to the 360 Plus. After that, turn on the remote. And then it should pair with the 360. If you try to use it immediately while the 360 Plus is still booting, nothing will happen. So wait 2 minutes. And then confirm that it's connected. And then you will know that you're connected between the remote and the remote control receiver. If you find that the remote is not pairing, press the power button and the @ symbol at the same time to unpair, and then when this light is slow flashing, means that it's looking for the device. Disconnect the power from the remote control receiver, reconnect the power, and when the light is solid, you should be able to control the 360 Plus with the remote. To connect the device, use the Ethernet cable and connect on the phone side the Ethernet to the device of your choice. If your remote was connected to the 360 Plus without the remote control receiver, you would have had to pair the remote to the device using the web GUI. If you unpair by pressing the power button and the @ symbol and holding it for 2 seconds until the light turns off, when it pairs again, it'll connect to the remote control receiver. The remote control receiver only looks for the remote control when it's powering on. If you unpair the remote while the remote control receiver has been on, as you can see, nothing will happen. So, to connect it, disconnect the power from the remote control receiver, reconnect the power, and unpair the remote control. And when the green light on the remote turns back solid, the remote control will be connected to the remote control receiver. The remote control receiver will only communicate with one remote at a time. So if you turn off the power on the remote that's connected, the other remote will take its place. After you've connected the remote to the 360 Plus, you can connect the device, and we recommend connecting over Ethernet. Right now we're connected over Ethernet to the iPad, and you can confirm that you're connected with Ethernet because the Ethernet will show up. Then you go to 10.4, 10.4, and you'll notice On the 360 Plus, you have arrows. So you can use the arrows on the 360 Plus while also using the remote control. And if you want to change the speed, you can go to motion control and use the pan motor speed to go from fast, medium, to slow, depending on how precise you want it to be when you're panning the motor. To turn on and off the screen control, use this slider, which will turn on and off the arrows on the screen. And then if you want to change the sector mode, you can change what the center point angle is and the spread angle and whether or not it's on sector mode.
Thank you for listening, and contact our support team by email at support@getnightride.com for more information.